joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And a chance here to check out some stats for Trey Murphy.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Ivy's out there with Marcus Sasser. And it's Duren in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Pelicans, Murphy and Zion at the small and power forwards. Murray out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Queen in at the 5. 2 teams tonight trying to elevate to mid-season form, Grant, and really start to push to control each game.
And that gets more and more difficult as fatigue mounts. The travel miles climb and games just tighten up. But you know, BA, you just got to push through all of that and keep playing your best ball.
Well, physical play by Duren at the rim, which doesn't allow much room for interference.
Here's Queen, covered by Duren. The shot's good.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
The 3 is up. Sasser can't hit. Here's Queen, covered by Duren. The 15-footer misses off the right iron. Pass to Sasser. The 3. And the dunk by Duren.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Ivy against Poole. Duren with a rebound. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Thompson using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Murray passes to Poole over Ivy, and that one's good. Poole.
No waiting around from Poole. He got rid of it quickly.
Now here's Duren. He played a great game against Boston. And it's good for 2. Duren's got 6 points.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Pass to Queen. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. 6 on the shot clock. The fadeaway. Duren with a rebound. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
And so it's Detroit with it after the basket by New Orleans. Pass to Ivy. Takes a 3. Out to Harris. Puts up a 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
You know, Harris blossomed into a stretch big, putting tons of work into his three-point stroke.
Here's Williamson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Harris.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pistons?
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement.
Take a break.
They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Yeah, you have to really appreciate Williamson's fire and tenacity on the court. Players like him get everyone to increase their intensity.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Detroit leading by 4. Thompson attacking, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Pass to Queen. Now here's Williamson. That shot, no good. Harris against Williamson. Harris goes in, and that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times, and he just gets the job done.
Well, one thing you notice about Tobias Harris, he is a worker, a true professional who just wants to do the best job he can for his team, and we've seen the results over the years.
Now here's Poole, 15 in his last outing. Murray passes to Queen. Over Duren, and all around the rim that time before dropping.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Count the basket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Second team foul. Shooting for Detroit, Duren. At the line for 1.
And Duren, no good on that one.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
Now here's Williamson, a guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. To the wing on the left. Here's Sasser, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Pass to Poole. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duren's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Ivy. Oh, it's blocked by Williamson.
Yeah, Williamson is good at owning that airspace around the rim on either end of the floor.
And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
And New Orleans making a change here. Misi's checked in. That one goes. Count it.
When Poole gets this close, he knows to go for it. He's not going to waste the chance at all.
Ivy outside. On the wing, Thompson. Harris outside. From outside the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Harris has got 9.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Now here's Murray. Defense is right there. Pass to Poole. Now Murray. No points yet. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Shot from the wing. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And here's Sasser. Three-pointer. Williams grabs the board.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Pass to Misi. Back to Williamson. Williamson with a screen on Ivy. Here's Poole. Back to Williamson. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And here's Harris outside. It's hauled in by New Orleans. This is their first game against Detroit this season. And we just got Shams Charania on the line. Shams, I understand there's some big NBA news. Can you fill us in?
Thank you, B.A. As the trade deadline gets closer, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers front office making things happen. They acquired a big-time star in LaMelo Ball. This team wanted a playmaker for quite some time, and they got one of the best in LaMelo. And going on social media, their fans are really pumped to have Ball on their team.
Always something going on, and we appreciate the update, Shams. Thanks. So timeout called here, the first for New Orleans. And as we continue through January, here are the latest power rankings. You take a look at the Timberwolves. They slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
You know, right now for the Pelicans, they've basically settled into who they are. They can put up a fight against the better teams, but something has to change for them to make a major improvement.
Now here's Murray. Yet to see a basket. And there's the call on Jalen Duren. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Ivy against Poole. From downtown.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
And he misses. Only 2 for 6. Thompson outside. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Here we go. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, getting in Zion's way is really a recipe for contact. You know he won't hold back.
New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Williamson.
Well, the bottom line is this. When Zion Williamson is healthy, he is very tough for defenses to handle. You have to be very clear on your plan or he'll destroy you.
Stewart, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Williamson hits them both. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
And again, New Orleans, no good.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Pelicans trail by 10. Williamson is doubled. The 3 is up. Thompson pulls it in. And for the Pistons, they're shooting 53%, setting the tone right from the opening tip. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. Well, the game is going global. Players Association president and sharpshooter C.J. McCollum said, with all the NBA players who weren't born in the United States, we're attracting fans from those places, and it's going to make our game better. And that's what we want at the end of the day. Guys, back to you.
Crossing over borders. Allie, thank you. Now here's Thompson, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Duren with the bucket.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Picked by Misi. Poole with the ball. Now guarded by Duren. And that one's good. Poole.
Great work. Poole allowing the play to develop and capitalizing in style.
Ivy outside. On the wing, Thompson. Going inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, with his foundation defensively, Coach, everything else is a bonus for Asar Thompson.
Yeah, and actually, B.A., he's becoming more proficient on the offensive end. The evolution of Asar's game, that'll be a big part of this team's success going forward.
The first one falls.
Well, it'll be fun to watch Asar Thompson develop over his first few years in the league.
Levert's checked in for Sasser. Both good from the line that time. Here's Murray, still without a bucket. To the middle. Here's Queen. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
May against Levert. Pass to Ivy from behind the arc. And the three-pointer goes. And the Pistons lead by 13.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Here's Queen, covered by Duren. Queen, pass to Williamson. Down low. Duren with a steal. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. And that one's good. Thompson.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. Murray looking around. Pass to Queen for three. And Ivy pulls it down.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And Jaden Ivey, we've seen him come a long way as a player, Coach.
Yeah, it took some time, BA, but we're now seeing the